Good morning, buddy. Welcome to Thursday. Today, of course, is September 26th, 2024. It is nice out here, but it did require a sweater. Currently, it is 57 degrees. We're expecting a high of 78, and I think today is going to be a great day. I think so because I had a lot of fun. You guys got a bonus video yesterday. And you got a bonus video because I had Happy Mail. Okay, some of it was a haul, but it made me happy. So I shall call it Happy Mail. Any who disagree, well, you just choose to be disagreeable, but I'm still correct. With that said, today is one day closer to the end of the week, as some people call it Friday Eve. Of course, my morning does not truly begin until we have a little coffee in my life. So forgive me for just a moment. Mm, strong, wise choice. Of course, today is the base of it is a protein shake. I did vanilla today, and I can taste it. It doesn't have that same chai kick that I really want, but I also haven't put any syrup in there, so there's still time for that. Um, It does have the Cafe Bustelo instant with the fake sugar and the hot water that I blend and then pour on top of the protein shake to give me that intense caffeine kick that at 5:23 I kind of need, admittedly. So I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time talking with you guys this morning because your girl is on a mission. I am working diligently to get the front panels that you've seen me crochet on this week done for my duster sweater that I'm working on. Some of you have asked what the colors are, and I will share with you that the colors are very basic. I know. Some people poo poo the idea of crocheting with black on camera. The reality of it is the sweater will be mostly black. So unless you wanted me to not to give you crochet content in my videos, and I'm sure you don't, because you love me, because I love you, and I love you. I really do. I mean that most sincerely. I hope that you drink your water today, that you eat, that you nurture you. You cannot take care of others if you're not first taking care of you. We'll talk about that when we talk about the quote of the day. Nonetheless, the other color that you're noticing that break from the black is a black and taupe marl by Red Heart. So that gives you my color scheme of the sweater. I like, especially because this is going to be something that I'm going to wear on a more daily basis. I like things that are neutral that will go with more than just one thing. Now, could I make others? Of course. Will I? Possibly. No promises. I have lots of things that are sitting in my room going, we would like to get on the hook. I have a shawl that I'm making, and that sweet little shawl is exclusively happening in my bedroom. I don't bring it out of the bedroom. It's just when I'm going to my room to watch a video or two before I go to sleep. And I'm enjoying it. It is working up very pretty. I'll talk more about that when I get closer to the end because I'm in the weeds of it. And it's going to be a while before that thing is done because, again, it only gets worked on in my bedroom. When I get up in the morning, I don't pick up the hook. I pick up the things that I need to get myself started so that I can come out here and make a video for you. And then when I go back in, I only have a brief period of time where I can actually crochet before I have to start my other job, which is the primary responsible care for 2 children under the age of 1. That's a lot of work. I love it, but it is a lot of work. With that said, I want to do something for you, and that is give you the quote of the day. Let your mind alone and see what happens. That's by Virgil Thompson. And that's a heck of a thought to think about for a moment. We are all so scheduled and inundated with the responsibilities of our day to day lives that sometimes we don't have a moment to stop and think nothing, or to open our mind to the possibility of what if. What if you didn't have to work that traditional 9 to 5 job that you've been doing for the last umpteen years? What if you didn't have the responsibility of that mortgage and that car note and the children's school tuition? What if all of your income resources were predicated on commission? Those are just some random thoughts that popped in my head while we're sitting here. So, for a moment, if you can, let your mind alone. Let the thoughts that come into your head have space. You'd be surprised at the inspiration you may find that is right within your mind. Of course, as you know, I've done my gratitude journal today, and I want to share this with you because today is this is my affirmation. I forgive and free myself from the weight of resentment. I mean, that's heavy. That's heavy for me because I'm hypercritical with myself. I look at, I could have done this better. I could have said that better. I was too harsh in my comment to someone, or I should have been more direct with someone else. I let this person get away with X for far too long, or I let this person say Y when I should have shut them down and not allowed them the space to say the things that they felt comfortable saying. But at the end of the day, I am not the police of other people. I'm me, just me. You, you're just you. You owe no one an explanation for being who you are. You owe no one an excuse for being what you are. You just are. You are exactly who you're supposed to be. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. It may not be where you want to be, but there is a reason that you're there, either to be a blessing or to have a lesson. But there's a reason why you're there. There's a reason why I'm here. I would love to be someplace else where is none of your concern. But I would certainly love to be somewhere else. I'd certainly love to be more financially secure than I am. But there's a reason that I'm in the position that I'm in. Do I know that reason? Not right now. But maybe it's not for me to know. I didn't know everything that I know now years ago because that kind of information I wasn't prepared for. So if I'm not prepared for something, I'd just rather not have it. And I'm okay with that. That's growth. So today is, of course, Thursday. That being Thursday, it is book of the day. And today's book, and thank you, Yvette. Today's book is called Around the Corner Crochet Borders by Eddie Ekman. And in this book, she gives us 150 colorful and creative crochet designs. And let me see if she gave us a collection to look at all in one, because of course I got this book. I initially bought it weeks ago and it disappeared. My book went walkabout. I still haven't figured out what happened, but I assume it was because I either wasn't ready for it or something. Bless my life that my eldest is notorious for going through and putting things away. And she may have just seen it and decided, oh, mom's done with that. She's probably going to donate it. Let me get it out of the way. And out of the way meant out of my sight. That's not good, because this was supposed to be the last Eddie Ekman book that I was going to cover. And I have to apologize, as I have quickly perused this book, and she does not give us a collection to look at all together. So what I'm going to do is just show you a little bit. Let's try to do this. Okay. This is one. And by the way, I will be linking this book in the details of the description of this particular video. Excuse me, because I know I don't hold the book up long enough, and I probably should repeat the name of this book, and I will. But please, always check the end of the video in the description, and it will tell you. Isn't that pretty? Look at this. That is just gorgeous. But it will tell you the details of the answers to your questions. I don't always do that. I didn't always know that I should. But thank you, Yvette, because now I do know that people are looking for the information that I'm sharing. That makes me smile. So you might want to take that up as something to add to your repertoire, especially if you make things that have shapes that need something just to kind of make it a little bit bigger or give it a little extra something. Zhuzh it up a little bit. And if you're going to be a fiber artist, a knitter, or a crocheter, you're probably going to have a collection of yarns, be they your workhorse, economically appropriate yarn, or your bougie. Whew, they make you sing kind of yarns. Whatever they are, you probably have one of these things. A yarn stash. What you probably don't have is a yarn stash book. I have a collection of yarn. Freely admit, added to it last night. Will add more to it soon. It is what I do. However, I can't always remember what's in my collection or how much of a given amount of yarn I have for a project I might want to do. And what typically happens with me, and maybe you, is I think, oh, I want to make dot, dot, dot. I have some of this kind of yarn, but I don't have enough. So I go and I order more. And then I find out I had 18 skeins or 18 hanks of yarn X, which is exactly what I just went out and bought and I didn't need. So, if I had a yarn stash logbook, I could keep a better control of how much of what I have. Now, you saw me show you this book. Yes, I got it on Amazon. I will put the details of the amount and all of that in the description. But I don't know if you took a good look at it. There's not just one, there's two. Yes, two. And You think Michelle did it again. She had a book, she forgot she had the book, or she couldn't find the book, so she ordered a second. No, I wanted to do something for you. I ordered a second book because currently, at least the last time I checked, and let me check again in case I'm inaccurate. Um, Excuse me, because no, it wasn't queued up. I have 282 subscribers. That's worth a little celebration. With that said, one of these books is for you. What I would like for you to do is place a comment below and, of course, hit like. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe and leave me a comment about what your thoughts are about my channel. Please be sensitive to the fact that I'm really going to read it and I'm really going to reply. Are you a fiber artist? Is that why you watch my channel? Are you someone who's in a different season of your life and just like having a companion who joins you for a little bit of chat and a little bit of quiet time while they work on what they do and you work on what you do? Or do you come here simply because this is a place and a space of love and you're guaranteed to hear, I love you? Because I do. I love you and I appreciate you and I value you and I support you. Let me know why you come to this channel. Tomorrow morning, I am going to, before I start my video, I haven't figured out how to on camera film the comment picker, but I have learned about comment picker and I will be using that to pick the comment. I'll have certain filtrations that I'm not going to disclose because I don't want to put too many parameters on this video. I simply want you to know, yeah, I know, I saw it too. I simply want you to know that I value you and I appreciate you. With that said, get something to eat today. Please drink your water today. It is cooler. Things are slowing down and cooling off, and we're getting into more seasonally appropriate projects. It's less likely to be too hot for you to crochet where you are. I hope. I hope. I don't know where everyone is, but I hope where you are, you're warm, but not hot. You're safe, and you're aware that you're loved. With that said, have some fun today. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.